Welcome. In this video, we will plan and write a Band 9 answer for an ielts writing task 1 using maps that show a student common room 5 years ago and now. Here is the task. The plans show a student common room from 5 years ago and now. You must summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Take a moment to study both plans. On the left is the room 5 years ago. On the right is the same room now. The kitchen counter runs along the top of each plan and the furniture fills the main floor below. This is a map task and it shows change over time. It is the same room 5 years ago and now. So almost every sentence should compare the past with the present. Select the big changes. Do not try to list every single item. And use the past tense for 5 years ago and the present tense for now. Now let's spot the changes. 3 things were removed: one of the 2 kitchen benches, the bookshelf in the bottom right, and 2 of the 4 round tables. Several things were added: a second microwave, the long rectangular table in the top left, a bench for laptops, a drinks machine in the top right, and armchairs with a television in the bottom right. And 3 things stayed the same: the cupboard, the sink, and the refrigerator. Here is the plan. 4 paragraphs. First, an introduction. The paraphrase is what the 2 plans show. Second, an overview giving the big picture. The room changed from a study room into a more social, technology-friendly space. Then body 1 covers the kitchen counter along the top wall, and body 2 covers the main floor. Here is the introduction. The 2 floor plans compare the layout of a student common room as it was 5 years ago with how it appears today. The overview is the most important paragraph. Overall, while the kitchen facilities along the top of the room stayed largely the same, the main living space was substantially redesigned. Several study tables and the bookshelf were removed, and a range of social and technological features was added, giving the room a far more relaxed, multi-purpose character. Body 1, the kitchen counter. Along the upper wall, the cupboard, sink, and refrigerator remained exactly where they had been. The only change to this row was that one of the 2 original benches was removed and a second microwave was installed beside the first, so the room now provides 2 microwaves instead of 1. Body 2, the main floor. The central area, by contrast, was transformed. 5 years ago, it held 4 round tables and a bookshelf in the bottom right corner. 2 of those tables and the bookshelf were later taken out. A long rectangular table was added in the top left corner, and a bench for laptops was fitted along the lower wall, while the bottom right corner now features a television with a pair of armchairs, and a drinks machine sits in the top right corner. As a result, the room changed from a place designed mainly for studying into one that also caters for socializing and relaxation. So what makes this a Band 9 answer? First, a clear comparative overview. That is the single biggest score driver. Second, accurate past versus present comparisons all the way through. Third, precise location language, such as top left, along the wall, and in the corner. Fourth, a wide range of structures and the passive voice to describe changes. And finally, smooth cohesion with linkers like by contrast as a result and while. Band 9 here reflects a writing quality assessment against the public ielts band descriptors. It is not a certified examiner score. To sum up, plan the changes first, always lead with a strong overview, and remember to compare rather than simply list. Good luck with your writing.